Hi everyone, good morning to all of you. You all know that we have been discussing for the past 2 months all about basic mathematics required. In the same way, in this session, we have discussed integration and relation between integration and differentiation. Also, the finding some quantities like slope and area and how it helps in solving physics questions using differentiation and integration we have seen in the last 4 classes. So last class we have seen like last class before that. So from a graph, when they give the graph, you can find slope, you can find area. But today we will discuss about graphical analysis, like how to draw the graph. The questions are two types. They may ask you to draw the graph between two quantities, any physics quantities from any chapter, or they can give the graph and they can ask something to find. When they give the graph in the question, you have to think whether slope or area, which one will give you the answer. But when they give the question and they are asking you to draw the graph, then you require something else. So you should understand how to draw the graphs. But before that, what are all the types of graphs which exist in physics? That is important. So let us take. As I told earlier, the graphs mainly two types. One is straight and another one is curved. Graph means representation of one quantity on y-axis and representation of another quantity on x-axis, where y depends on x. There must be some relation between y and x. So to draw any graph in physics, first of all you should know the relation between y quantity and x quantity, like velocity and time. For example, I am telling velocity and time. At any time, velocity of a particle. Whose velocity? A particle moving with some acceleration, constant acceleration. When a particle moving with constant acceleration, when they mention, immediately you should understand that we have studied in physics motion chapter, where we have the relation for uniform acceleration v equal to u plus at. They are asking vt graph. Then you need a relation between v and t. But that must be related to particular concept. You should know the concept, you should remember the formula, and you should take it properly. Then what we have to do? You have to take y1, v as y, t as x. Then you need to compare this physics equation with general mathematical equations. What are the general equations which comes in graphs? That we need to understand now. So, straight graph when you consider, there are y equal to plus or minus mx, y equal to mx plus or minus c, y equal to minus mx plus or minus c. What is m? M is slope of the graph. What is c? Constant or intercept on y-axis. The graph intersects y-axis at a point. That is called intercept on y-axis. So, if you observe these three equations, y depending on x and the power is only 1. Y power 1, x power also 1. If in any relation like this, v power 1, t power 1. Vt graph means you have to look at v and t. Don't look at other things. V power 1, t power 1. Wherever power is 1, then straight line will come. Graph must be straight. Curve. Curve means one is parabola we have and the other one is hyperbola. These are the two graphs mainly. Parabola means y proportional to x square or y square proportional to x or plus or minus, maybe plus x square minus x square, doesn't matter, but either y or x power should be 2, either x or y power should be 2, then the graph is parabola. Here power must be 1, straight line. Here power must be 2, only one of them. Then hyperbola means here reciprocal, one is inversely proportional to other, then it is called hyperbola. So when they ask graph between two physics quantities, you take the relation and compare with one of these equations which is suitable, then you will understand whether it is hyperbola or parabola or straight line. But we need to know what is the graph nature for these three things. Let's take it. First, straight line. X, Y. So the graph may be like this. When x is 0, y is also 0. Or same thing also can be like this. This also x0 means y0. But what is the difference? Here theta is less than 90. But for this one, theta is greater than 90. So for this one, positive slope. But for this one, negative slope. So this equation will become y equal to mx. This equation will become y equal to minus mx. So in both the cases, the relation is like y proportional to x. Slope is constant, but it may be positive or it may be negative. Y proportional to x. Depending upon the slope, positive or negative, the graph may be from first region to third region or second region to fourth region. Always straight line from starting in first and ending in third region. Not only this, here, anywhere, positive slope. Graph straight coming from first region to third region, positive slope. Graph straight coming from second to fourth, negative slope, because angle is greater than 90. We have studied already slope concept. So that when y quantity equal to some constant into x quantity, then you will get straight line passing through origin. Example, we need physics example. Let's take uniform motion. What is uniform motion? Condition is velocity constant. Then displacement formula is velocity into constant. Now for uniform motion, when they ask you to draw ST graph, they are asking ST graph. For uniform motion, they will not give this data. They will ask draw the ST graph for uniform motion. So uniform motion, velocity constant. So ST relation, S equal to Vt, but V constant. Then you can compare with this or this. Like S is on y axis, T is on x axis, and some constant is nothing but slope, M, where slope is nothing but V here. In place of slope, what is there? V. But already we have studied slope of ST graph must be what? Velocity. Satisfying or not? Last class, before that we have studied slope of ST graph must be equal to velocity. Straight line, average velocity. Curved line, instantaneous velocity. That also we have studied. But here straight line, so average velocity. So here the slope is nothing but velocity. Slope of what? ST graph. So when they ask ST graph of uniform motion, you take this relation, compare with general one, general equation, mathematics equation. Like on y-axis displacement, on x-axis time, and velocity is slope. Then you will get the form y equal to mx, a straight line passing through origin. But positive slope means it must be from first to third region. This way you have to draw the graph. Then next example. Let's take now y equal to mx plus or minus c. See, y equal to mx means x0 means y is also 0 because m into 0 0. But here when x is 0, this will become 0. Then y will become either plus c or minus c. So when x is 0, x-axis, y is not 0, then point will come here or here, plus c or minus c. But here also power 1 1, straight line. And slope is positive. Positive slope means should go from 1 to 3. So the graph will be like this. Theta less than 90. Theta less than 90. And many times students ask me that, sir, this is negative side, so angle negative. Please. This is positive direction. You take here, 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 anywhere. This is the line. The line is towards positive axis. This is negative side, but this direction is positive side. So with the positive x-axis, it is making angle less than 90, so slope is positive. When slope is positive, then it should go from 1 to 3, like this. But there is some plus or minus intercept, so plus c above the x-axis, minus c below the x-axis. Similar way, here one more relation will come, that is y equal to minus mx plus or minus. Same here also, x0 means y may be plus or minus. Plus means above, minus means below. But slope is negative. Slope is negative means now the graph should come like this. See here, one line is like this. Now the angle is greater than 90 and intercept is positive. So this will become y equal to minus mx plus c. But this one like this. Negative intercept and negative slope because this angle is greater than 90. So this will become y equal to minus mx minus c. This is y equal to mx plus c. This will become y equal to mx minus c. Positive slope, positive intercept. Positive slope but negative intercept. It will go below the origin. This is negative slope but positive intercept. This is negative slope, negative intercept. That's why. So depending upon the equation, let us take one physics example. But in all these equations, x and y power is how much? Only 1. Only 1. Now, let us take physics example. For a particle for a particle moving along positive x direction given acceleration in negative x direction, then draw VT graph. The question is clear. Try to understand. I'll explain. A particle is moving towards positive direction along x, but you have applied acceleration in negative x direction. So the situation is like this is direction of motion. This is direction of acceleration. But acceleration in the direction of motion means positive. Acceleration in the negative, opposite direction is negative. Acceleration in the direction of motion increases the velocity, positive. Acceleration in the opposite direction of motion decreases the velocity, negative, like brake. If you apply brake, vehicle moves forward but velocity decreases. That means acceleration is in backward direction. Nothing but deceleration. So here acceleration is minus a, but constant. Then the equation must be v equal to u minus at, not v equal to u plus at. U plus at is for acceleration and direction of motion, both in same. So that here if you compare, now Vt graph they are asking. So V must be on y axis, T on x axis. So that y equal to, this is x. X coefficient is m. So minus mx plus c, where y means v, mx means at, plus c means u. U minus at I have written like minus at plus u, same thing, don't worry, same I have written. But if you compare, Vt graph means v on y axis, t on x axis. Now in place of slope, what is there? Acceleration. But already we have studied, slope of Vt graph should be equal to what? Acceleration. Acceleration is there or not? Slope of Vt graph, acceleration. And this is constant, initial velocity. Now the graph should be in the form of, see, I said take the physics question, understand the concept, take the formula, then compare with general mathematical equation, then think of drawing. X, y, this is our time, this is our velocity. Now y equal to minus mx plus c. Positive intercept. Positive intercept means above origin. Somewhere here it will come. Somewhere. Depending upon the given value. Negative slope. Positive slope means like this. Negative slope means like this. Yes sir? Like this. But strictly I will say this won't be there. Why? Because this is time axis. This side positive, this side negative. Is there any possibility that time will become negative? No. No question of minus 2 seconds. That's why even though the graph can come in this shape, you should not extend this direction. If you want, then you have to extend with dotted lines, but not like a line. That means the graph exists from here. It is in the form y equal to minus mx, because here angle is greater than 90, negative slope, and positive intercept. But only from here it is possible. So this way you can understand the question. This way you can compare with general mathematical equation, and this way you can draw the graph. Very, very important topic. Drawing the graph. So this is all about what? Straight line graph. take the physics equation, compare with general equation, general mathematical equation, right? Now, I'll give you one more example. One more example. Like, let's take v equal to 2t minus 1 or minus 2t plus minus 1, minus 2t minus 1. Then they are asking Vt graph. Draw Vt graph. Now the given equation, here don't worry, they only gave the equation. Your duty is to compare. Now Vt graph means V is on y, T is on x. So V is y, T is x. Compare. Then x coefficient is slope mx and plus c, right? But here negative slope and negative intercept. So the general form is now y equal to minus mx minus c. If you compare this given equation with the general form, you are getting in this form. Then after this what you will do? You will take x and y axis. First, negative intercept or positive intercept. Negative means below, positive means above. So negative intercept here somewhere. Then positive slope or negative slope? Negative slope. Positive slope means from here to here. Negative slope means from here to here. 2 to 4. So we will take like this. Now this is time axis, this is velocity. But I said already, this is positive time. This exists, but this will not exist. So you have to make it dotted lines. Because this graph does not exist. Even though it is in this form, the graph exists from this point only. So they give equation, or you may have to choose from physics, but after choosing, after giving equation, you must compare with the general mathematical equation. Then only you can draw the graph. So today we have studied about straight graph mainly. We'll continue further coming class with parabola and hyperbola. Lot of examples will be there. But today's assignment will be based on purely based on the straight graphs. The questions may come based on previous classes also. Based on drawing graph, based on slope, based on area, based on differentiation and integration. So please try to revise everything before attending assignment. Right? Thank you so much.